made a mistake. 1 second. It seems I didn't set the audio for my OBS, which means we're not hearing any audio from the stream. Whoopsies.
No audio.
Okay, that was a good dress rehearsal. Now let's go with make it count. I try to roll the same dice. Exactly the same. Come on.
Same
Wait,
results.
we're doing this again?
Back to the top. Alright, well, if people are listening, I apologize if you do listen. We just were going ahead and explore the sycamore tree and discovered really nothing. A couple kobolds down here. Nothing important that they can recognize. They thought that maybe this tree might be important because of Tartusio doing that little war between him and the Mitflits with the kobolds. But so far, after a couple hours of investigation, nothing essentially came up to fruition, and, well, nothing's really here.
And the kobolds won't burn down the sycamore tree. One. And Knock Knock is still not convinced about the whole not killing people part.
Yes.
For making themselves stronger, but...
These 3 kobolds will not be on the sycamore tree, but they got orders from Chief Sootscale. So this is going to be peculiar how it plays out.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, perhaps we could burn down the tree just so, well, after we're done with everything here.
Why would we burn down the tree, which is...
It's the natural habitat for the centipedes.
It is.
The tree itself isn't dead, is it?
Not fully. It partially is.
I don't think it should be banned.
Last time I experienced fire in these parts was not a happy time. Let's leave it as it is. And return at some point and see what to do with it then.
Testing. Okay.
And let us also instill that maybe burning the tree is not in the interest of the kobolds. And are the kobolds still there?
If let's have their traps all there. Maybe those alone will dissuade Mitflits, which they're worried about.
The kobolds eventually wait for you to kind of go through what they're looking at in case anything is important to you. They respect you doing that. But after you do kind of finish looking at their stuff, they'll go ahead and take their leave and go about, which means they will leave you here by yourself.
Mm-hmm. And like as a parting word, Gilly would say, bring our best regards to Chief Sootscale, and ask him that we may have this sycamore stand for a while still, and let it be known that it is trapped.
Okay.
And after that, we probably put up the sign we talked about. And should we go?
I guess we will, yeah.
Vanya nods.
Do you leave?
I guess we're done here, so yeah, let's go.
As you make your way back towards the exit of the sycamore tree, you do come across, once you exit, you do see that there's a bit of fog as you're approaching the exit underneath the sycamore tree. And you can smell a bit of kind of humidity. You can kind of feel the humidity. And as you do all exit outside of the sycamore tree, It is completely covered in fog, and you can't see further than about 10 feet.
At the exit of the sycamore tree, it's like super thick fog.
Outside the sycamore tree, so around the base of it.
Okay.
Outside the exit is fully covered in mist. This is what you see as you're getting to the exit. So you let me know what you do when you get to the exit. When you do go outside, let me know what you want to do.
Gilly's really, as probably Vanya might be right now, really concerned about Bramble specifically and the horses.
It wasn't that misty when we
Not at all.
got here earlier.
Can we try to touch the fog?
Just kind of goes through it.
Carefully. Okay, it seems like normal fog.
But it would have been slightly foggy if we when we went in here then.
George, to say Gilly goes straight up.
Yeah.
Yes.
When we see that something is weird, Gilly is going to run to the horses.
We should probably not stray too far from each other.
Follow her then.
As you exit, and you now not seeing much further than 7 to 10 feet, you make your way towards where your horses are. As you get near, you start to see the outline, the silhouette of the horses come into view, but you see something else is there. You see a silhouette of what looks like a humanoid figure is currently just stroking the hair of Bramble, in this case. And as you get closer, well, just seeing the silhouette, what do y'all do?
I ready my bow in case of it turning into a fight.
My eyes dart toward Knock Knock if he's there with us.
He is. He also has his kukris are out as well.
Is he like following Erythiel still?
Yes. He's always next to you right now.
Yep. Just kind of hold a hand out. Be careful. Starting a fight may be bad for us. Just kind of quietly say to him.
Okay. Do you move closer? Do you call out?
Oh, I'm gonna follow Gilly's lead, I think.
Gilly is going to call out, Who is there? As the ranks are out.
The figure turns around. Someone who is watching. A guardian of this place. I have seen what you have done. Thank you.
Gilly has a shiver running down her spine, and so does George.
Yeah.
Or if you're too.
Who are you? A
I am
guardian?
just a guardian of this place, these lands for a long time. I knew that this tree has been sick. I came to investigate, and I have discovered what you have done.
This sickness you are talking about.
This land is bathed in a sickness and has been for some time. I do wish for it to be gone. And soon, I think it might very well be. Thank you for what you have done. We may speak again. And you watch as she looks at all of you, her body covered in vegetation, her skin made up of actual looks like bit of bark, leaves, whatnot. Her hair, a mixture of greenish hair and actual branches that might be actually part of her actual skin or her body, or actually put there, but it does kind of seem to mesh into her body. And she just looks at all of you with these piercing green eyes, and then literally just fades back into that tree, and slowly the mist just kind of falls into the ground, and you see the normal terrain around you.
Can I make a nature roll to know if Revit knows about these kind of people?
Indeed, you can. Let's go ahead and see who has a bit of nature. I see all three. We do. So let's go ahead and roll 3 dice. Let's see.
I think we really need to make sure that this tree does not get burned down whatsoever, or harmed in any other way.
I've
Gilly.
never seen anything so beautiful.
Frightening?
I,
Both?
I think, yeah, beauty and frightening can be really close to each other sometimes.
Yeah. I agree to that.
I was able to feel my voice at all, or my breath.
I felt like my heart stopped.
Yes. Are you okay?
Or if you can you pinch me? Is this real?
Or if you just reaches out to Gilly and like gives Gilly a proper hard pinch on the cheek.
Okay.
Okay, now me.
Gilly does a very soft pinch on Oriphiel's hand, as that is the only thing in her reach.
So,
I've heard about these beings when I was little, but I didn't know they actually existed.
Right? It feels like a story. Like a story my dad used to tell me. What? Like what did you call them? Your people call them?
Well, we just call them Triads. I don't know if your people also call them that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, is, are you alright, Bramble? And Gilly goes up to Bramble and sees if everything's okay.
Which is Nova is actually on the ground sleeping. And then just kind of comes to, like nothing's wrong. Like she's just sleeping normally. And he just plods next to you, Rabbit.
There's so much more than we can see in these parts. I thought I would be able to sleep easily now.
But she was talking about the sickness. But I'm not sure what she means or how she means that.
The tree isn't in the greatest of health, but I'm not sure what we did to help it.
Were the midflits a sickness?
Yeah.
Maybe?
So, I'm curious. With what just happened right now, I'm gonna go from bottom to top this time. So, for you, Vanya, what goes through your mind?
What partly what I already said. She was both beautiful and frightening. Perhaps of the midflits, or perhaps because the tree didn't burn down. But I wonder if she knew about the plans of the tree.
All right.
I think those are her thoughts.
Okay. Rabbit, what goes through your mind?
While Revit knows from his backstory and from his childhood that dryads are protectors of the forest, he didn't know they still existed as of this day and has never actually seen them himself. But he's still confused as to why she reached out to outsiders.
All right. Arifiel, what goes through your mind?
Raphael frightened but mesmerized both at once. Was already against the idea of burning the tree. It had begun to wilt, but there was still life in it. If it went undisturbed, there's the hope that it can still it can regrow. Now that those feelings have been reaffirmed and solidified, Raphael isn't sure what the sickness refers to exactly. I don't know if maybe maybe it's the people, maybe it's the Mitflits, maybe it's Tartusio and the Stag Lord. That's all I got.
Okay. Gilly, what goes through your mind?
Gilly, after being told that she watched us, and Gilly not having seen anything, feels a bit paranoid, a bit self-conscious, and very much just unsure as Again, this is something new. She has never known before in this way. But she tries to collect herself and is probably saying to herself, calm down, calm down. And yeah, she's awed by this encounter, just a beauty of the wildness of this place, which she does enjoy. She does not enjoy like the camping. She does not enjoy being away from a warm bed in a bath, but she does enjoy the wildness of the place, and maybe something that she saw in this guardian, as she described herself.
Okay. You all take a look at Knock Knock. Because you just hear him kind of shudder. And just has kind of a wild look about him as he just kind of experienced this. And he himself is speechless. What do you want to do?
Are you okay, Knock Knock?
Uh, yes? Yes, yes, I'm okay. I just, I never seen, uh, I never seen a tree talk? Or a tree person talk before?
And that is why we're careful about the fights we pick. Because sometimes there's people out there way stronger than us.
Okay. Okay, I'll be careful, I feel.
Okay. Good, good.
Right, everyone. It's 5 o'clock. What do you want to do? It took 2 actions to get here, which means we can march or we camp out near here. We move on in the morning.
How are people feeling?
What do we have to do still? Let me ask that too, to all of you.
Hmm?
What do we have still to do goal-wise? I need to go ahead and actually mark these are actually finished now.
Temple to Erastil
Yeah.
is the big one. But we have to search for that one.
And didn't we want to get? Forgot this guy's name, but the druid. Shouldn't we travel with him, or did you want to stay at Oleg's?
God,
God, yeah.
I'm not sure if he even knows where it is the thing.
And there was the thing with the, I guess, lindworm?
The tassel worms.
Yes, the tassel worm.
I believe also a boar.
Yeah.
If you look at the first
Do we
log,
know
you'll
where
see the
to
rest of the
locate
things.
either of those? Do
Try
we
to-
know where to locate either of those is the thing?
Right
Oleg's
now?
trophy.
Unless you find someone that can tell you, or start searching. Obviously, in the places you've been so far, which is going to be those green hexes in the map, they're not there. So,
Yeah, there's 3 things that we need to search for: a boar, a tassel worm, both of which are roaming, I guess, and a temple, which at least that one is stationary.
If we want to find the boar, then the best way would be to perhaps find Feckle, who requested it.
Yeah, but he put up his request on the Oleg's bulletin board, so
Maybe we could. Maybe we could go back to Oleg's and from there start this expedition.
multiple expeditions, and
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, all the green hexes are been fully explored on the map.
Mm-hmm.
You can also ask people that you encounter if they might know as well. The kobolds could have known, possibly.
I don't think I don't know if Knock Knock or the kobolds would know.
Yeah.
But you could always try. Are they still? Are the kobolds still in
Well,
the tree?
let's see. So this would be kind of a check to see if the kobold will know, but see if actually Knock Knock knows. Let's go ahead and someone roll me a d20.
As far as the temple is concerned, it's somewhere in the
chance roll.
marshes, which is such a large area to search.
I'll say Knock Knock knows a piece of information of one of these three. Which one do you want to know? What do you decide as a group?
I know which one I'm keen on, but
Well, which one are you keen on?
temple.
Same.
I'm keen on the temple, yeah.
Yeah. And it is also the religion of rabbit.
You trying to influence Robin here?
No, I'm sorry. I just was thinking out loud.
For 20 gold coins, I'll say the temple.
Oh man, no, I'm for something else now.
Oh my gosh.
I was thinking about the Tetzelworm myself, because the temple is a static place, but a Tetzelworm sounds like it's a creature that is hard to find, or almost impossible to find.
That
Why
is a good
that way?
point. 20 gold, and I would say the Tesla worm as well.
So it's a tie?
You know, the temple is to Erastil. Erastil is the god of hunters. Hunters know where to find the boar, so that can lead us to that one.
we're
boy.
going into religious.
I'm for the temple again.
Knowing Knock Knock, he probably would like to burn down the temple to Erastil.
Why hasn't he done so already?
Yeah.
Perhaps because he doesn't know where it is, but does know where the Tetzelworm is.
The fact that the idea that he would know where the Tatzelworm is and not have gotten killed by it already is...
Alright, so Olivia, you're gonna choose one. Choose either the
No.
Tatzelworms or choose the temple.
Why me?
You're the one that's kind of back and forth, so I'm gonna have you do.
Oh, you cannot do this to me now.
I am. Choose one.
Okay.
If you say that, he can and he will.
So above table, I take bits. For whatever I say now.
Wow. How mercenary of you.
Very mercenary.
Okay, I think oh, this is really hard because again, like Robin said, I think that's a good argument that the Tesla worm moves around, but at the same time, just the thought of Knock Knock finding the worm and not trying to attack it and dying from it, or I don't know. And also the temple. I liked what you say, Andrew, like with the boar and Hera still being the deity of hunting. I think it makes a lot of sense. So okay.
Uh-oh. That was odd.
That was really weird. What
Very
happened?
strange.
Did everyone disconnect or was it just me?
It was just
It
you.
was just you.
Huh.
It's you.
My camera turned off, didn't it?
Duh.
Oh, it was the. Okay.
It's so weird to see you with the new profile picture, man.
I like the idea of the refrigerator magnet onto a fridge of a picture.
It feels
Okay.
like it.
One of my students give that to me. All right, so
Okay, I think I will say temple.
okay. Oh, like my entire thing crashed because like even Foundry's not working right now. That's weird.
Ooh. That's not good, is it?
You're
That was very
you're
odd.
still in though. In again at least.
Yeah, I had to refresh it. All right, that was weird. Okay, let me see the everything else is still actually going correctly. So let me check my live stream. All right, seems to be good. Okay, let me see. Okay, so as we are talking about what to do next, you kind of hear knock knock. Maybe you mention offhand like where to go next, either to look for the tots of worms, look for the boar, the temple, go back to Old Legs to kind of maybe kind of regroup. Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about. When I was going through here, the region, I came across a well, there's a bit of fog, kind of like this in the area, but not so big. So that made me kind of worried because I heard something breathing inside that mist. So I stayed away from it, but I think I saw a couple of structures that look like they are some type of temple. And then I went directly to the east, and I came across a campsite of humans that were all just killed. It was in between a stream. A stream was in between it, and there was a couple of like watch posts. And yeah, it was already been looted, so I don't know what happened there. I guess someone attacked it.
Wait. East? In between a stream, humans. Fawn River Camp.
Did one of them have 2 axes?
Maybe I don't know. I think a couple of bears were in there chewing some of the bodies.
Well,
I don't know anything about that.
Fawn River Camp.
But our stream did go through the camp.
and that was to the east of the temple?
Mm-hmm.
And it was very misty.
Yeah, I was kind of curious, but then I heard something and I ran away. That's why when the mist here came, I got really scared. All right, everyone. Let's take our traditional 10-minute break. Beep boop.
Beep boop.
So real quickly, was I clear when I was talking with the voice?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
What-
so good.
Yeah.
Holy
I had
shit.
goosebumps up till my
Yeah.
face. It was,
I
it was
froze.
so
A
good.
big
Oh
floppy
my
star
God.
for that one.
It was so good.
Can I
What
trade
did
my
you use?
girlfriend in for that one?
What, Robin?
Can I trade my girlfriend in for that?
Testing.
Testing to see how this sounds. Okay.
Also, if you don't know, there is a new soundboard in Discord.
Yeah.
Also, if you don't know, there is a new soundboard in Discord.
Yeah. That air horn is. Yeah, exactly.
Let's not go crazy with it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, George has forbade us to use them in our other game that he's running.
Yes.
He said
Very
no.
strict with it. No.
And we lose 0 points when we use them.
Yeah.
But
Paul didn't
sometimes-
want to say
DM
it,
should be able
but
to do. No one else. This is distracting if you do it.
someone isn't paying attention.
I'll happily sacrifice a hero point for the air horn.
No.
Or once for the air horn, once a whole hero
I'll
point.
tell you what. If you get a natural 20 on attack rolls, you can do the air horn one time.
One time.
One time, you can do the air horn.
One time offer. Take it or leave it.
Deal.
Better idea. Customize your dice so then when you get in that 20, you got trained.
No, that I'm not gonna allow. That just takes me way out of the immersion, having the damn train fly by the screen.
In my my camera on momentarily. Abed.
Also waiting if Olivia's gonna turn her camera back on.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you.
I mean, I feel I like the privacy right now. I don't have to act with my face.
No. Our game requires cameras. Actually, all my new games, professionally run, are gonna require cameras now. It's just better having them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
much-
think so too in the game, but right now it's just I'm still drinking something and then I will be turning it on.
You're
I understand your pain.
I'm drinking beer?
The nun beer looks like
yeah,
a beer.
the
Oh,
sh-
mine.
is the Spezi.
Yeah, the nun beer looks
This
like
one?
a beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always think it's like
Are
a
you
wine
talking about
bottle.
these?
Yeah.
The actual beer that looks like a beer. Oh, Andrew, are you sponsored by Coca-Cola? Is that Coca-Cola?
No?
Oh, okay.
You see a can and you're just like, is that Coca-Cola?
I see a red can, and I assume you are right.
The only thing
Well,
that I can
I'm
say
definitely
is
sponsored.
my favorite TV show is The Expanse, and they had these water bottles in The Expanse show on the Donna Drip before it blew up. It made me happy when I saw that.
Oh.
Anyway,
No, I've got one Lauchi.
Oh.
all right, back
So-
into the game.
Chinese table tea.
So everyone, what is the plan of action after the interaction? We now know, Knock Knock kind of told you that he did come across this potential temple that he escaped to the east towards what you suspect is the Thorn River camp. That being said, we want to march a little bit to get some extra distance, or we want to camp out here and just go on to the next day. What are we thinking?
Gilly would like to march a little bit. Like, you can see she's a bit agitated by that encounter. She's a bit... let's put some distance. She said she was a guardian, but still the fog does remind me of Jaethal. But
All right.
by that, I mean it's spooky.
Oh. Does everyone
Yes, I
agree
said it, it's spooky.
to march?
Are you afraid of J-Phone, are you?
No?
I would tell Jayful.
Oh, like you have any place to talk.
No, I think I think I
You have made it very clear you're afraid of J-Phone.
deep respect for her. But sometimes fear is
All of
nothing to
that
be
are the
afraid
same.
of.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, the kind of respect that tyrants crave.
Fear is nothing to be ashamed of.
And shame is nothing to be afraid of. Let's go. Or does anyone want to stay? Okay. Go.
I have no problem with staying.
Poor Bramble. Look, Bramble is all upset. The horse is pretty alright with the whole thing.
I feel like this would be a good place to camp, honestly.
She is grateful to us. And I'm hoping Chief Sitscale doesn't just decide to come back immediately to be in the tree. If he does come back shortly, then maybe us being here could dissuade him.
Should we then first try to meet up with Suit Scales and talk about what happened, or
That is also an idea. So, we could go to the Suit Scales, warn them to not interfere here. we could go back to Oleg's, tell Jod we have a lead on finding the temple, or just go straight to it.
I think if we go to the temple, then Jod definitely wants to come with us, I think.
Probably.
So probably the best course of action is go to the Soot Scales, warn them of what happened here with the Dryad, or at least let them know that a Dryad is protecting this place. Perhaps, and then head back to OLX to meet up with Jod and such, and then go towards the temple.
That sounds like a good course of action.
Yes, I also agree, because now that I think about it, I'm not sure if I would like to leave the prisoners alone too long with the others. Please have us there too, so we can figure out what to do with them together.
However, I don't know how our friends over at Oleg's are going to react to a certain new set of circumstances to our group.
I think with our track record, they won't be surprised.
We already brought back bandits and such that want to be reformed, so...
Is this the same? This doesn't feel like the same.
I don't think it's the same.
It's not the same, but we don't leave him at Olex. We still take him with us, I think. Since he's the only one that knows where the temple is at the moment.
And also, everyone at Oleg knows that we have also befriended the Soot Scales, and I think that is perhaps similar.
I think it's best if we introduce him as quickly as possible.
And just as quickly brush that under the rug. So to speak. Shall we check in on the Soot Scales then?
Let's give them a quick visit.
Okay. Are we gonna march there, or do we want to camp out here tonight first? If you march, you'll get there during the evening time.
Okay, so over the table, I would be for marching then.
I'm down for a march.
Let's go.
Okay. We'll march there.
So leaving the sycamore tree behind you, you head during these next few hours, pushing the horses a little bit, pushing all of yourselves a little bit. You do feel that onset of fatigue, but you are able to move towards the southeast, and you do come across that very, very familiar silver mine. And as you approach, you see that it has been cleared of the Mitflit bodies. The cover in front of the mine has been kind of reestablished and is, again, pretty well hidden. And as you approach, you do go past that familiar entrance. You do see a kobold is there. Initially, a bit of a warning when they kind of see someone approaching, but see you, and they quickly calm down and literally just make your way into the interior of the Soot Skull Caverns, where you hear a bit of joyous merrymaking by the kobolds. And now that they're no longer in a state of war, you see that they are currently in the mix of actually preparing and making a collection of traps that they're setting along, not set up, but they're collecting traps to do what they typically do. Kobolds love to do traps, and they set them into a storage area in case a conflict does brew again. But everyone seems to be amiable towards all of you, and eventually you do pass that familiar room where we had that carving on the wall, that engraving, and that altar that still has a bit of flecks of that dried kobold blood. And you are again approached by Chief Suitscale. Welcome, Spax. What can Suitscales
Good
do for
evening.
you?
Chief, Chief, Chief Suitscale. It's very nice to be here with you. We, as you might know, come from the sycamore tree.
Yes, some kobolds have come back and told us to not burn down. You asked them, can I ask why? Because that tree is very close and can be once again a place for Bitflits or others to attack suit scales.
It would appear it is being protected by a nature spirit. Raphael looks to Ravit slightly questioningly. Of sorts.
Well,
And
suit scales will follow you. You help suit scales, friends of suit scales. So Chief Suit Scale will not burn down Sycamore Tree. No kobolds of suit scales will either.
and if possible, if you keep an eye or two on the tree if anything changes, just to be sure. If you do,
Case.
if you are in the area. And then Gilly holds her hand out, as is customary with the kobolds now. And
Chief Suit Scale will eventually go and do like a warrior handshake, or you do a handshake. How do you do this?
like a normal handshake, as we
Okay.
did before, where
Okay.
the kobolds started shaking their
Y'all started. Alright,
each
so you'll
other's
go ahead
hands.
and give a handshake again. The kobolds start doing the same thing. They all shake hands with each other.
We also have some good news.
Mm-hmm.
A few bits of good news. There should hopefully be no more bandits.
Great.
We have told the humans to the north about you. And they also like moon radishes, like you, but they will not be going to the place where you harvest moon radishes.
Oh.
So
Okay.
hopefully there should be no conflict on that front.
Okay.
I thought you might want to know that.
Okay.
This is a gesture of goodwill between us. Might-
Yes, you save suit scales. So suit scales follows you.
If we are able to find other points where a friendship might be established, we'll let you know.
Okay.
But
Suit scales will be here.
And one last thing. We will probably camp outside. So, you know.
No, you can stay here.
It's all right. We have to look out for the horses. Thank you.
You see that he was kind of curious if you were just kind of slighting him, but then mentioned the horses. He was like, okay.
Man, that politics
Yeah,
book really
the
paid off.
the room and the cave doesn't really have enough room for the horses.
Yeah.
So at least someone needs to be out there.
And it will probably sleep easier just being a bit further away from that carving that is still in the back of Gilly's mind.
Indeed.
What do you mean? For me, it was a old bickering martial couple.
Well, maybe we don't see eye to eye on that one, Vanya.
On multiple things, apparently.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a slow burn. Jesus.
This is not going to be a sycamore tree set ablaze. This is going to be a slow burn.
All right, so you leave the suit skulls behind, and you do see that the kobolds did actually just move quite a bit to get here. You arrived just after them, and they're currently distributing the loot that they gathered from the sycamore tree when you did encounter them. And now we can go ahead and go about and do our thing. George, want to hold down shift if you want to drag to a specific point.
I'm trying. I can't. Oh. Thank you. I'm trying, Paul. I'm trying.
No worries. All right, with that being said, do we want to fast track the activities for tonight, or do we want to go ahead and do full-on activities?
Let's fast track. I feel like fast tracking would be good to the temple.
Yeah.
Everyone okay with that? Or else we're going to spend like the whole rest of the session.
Could be. Something's good. Okay, we'll fast track. Everyone consume some rations, and then we'll go ahead and move towards the next morning. Luckily, during the night, no encounter does happen. It's a rather peaceful night.
I'm just gonna do the rest.
Okay, by all means, you did rest.
So, because the daily prep window has the thing for consuming rations as well.
Nice.
It's just easier to do it through that.
Sounds good.
Since I want to change out ancestral longevity again. Boop! There we go.
And with marching, we would probably be able to just get here, right?
With marching, yes. So, one full day of travel. No crazy weather. So, clear skies for the most part, and you do get there after one full days of travel. Again, you're a little bit fatigued, moving the horses quite a bit, but you're now again kind of the mix of where the foothills do go down to the plains that lead towards Oleg's, as well as having the actual Nar marshes that are to the direct west of you. Go ahead and again we'll do another fast tracking and go immediately into the next day. Okay.
Exhausted.
More rations.
Billy's going to take the pack of rations from the party donkey. Lembas bread.
Luckily, again, maybe because clearing the bandit lord, you're not encountering really anything, and it's been a rather peaceful last couple days. You're getting much more sleep now for yourself, Gilly. Knock Knock is just always kind of talking and getting food from Arifil if Arifil does feed him. And it's always just kind of communicating, trying to get to know more about Arifil, and just more about how things are progressing, how not killing the kobolds would have benefited anyone. So being persuaded about how being a hero is a little bit more than just killing things. So he's having a mix of kind of listening, kind of not listening, kind of just he's now kind of fighting his own kind of upbringing about how a hero should kind of be.
Also, whenever Irafiel does catch a break from Knock Knock, just going to be reading through that really oddball book that picked up at the sycamore tree.
Okay.
Everything to cook with snails.
Nails! Exclamation mark.
Yes.
All right. So on the beginning of the
Exclamation.
26th of Faras, near the end of the month, where are we going?
I
We're back to Oleg's. Or we're heading towards the camp.
Oh, yeah,
I-
right.
think we're heading to Oleg's to get Jod, right?
Well, remember, Jod wanted to have the place cleared before he goes there.
Before he
Yeah.
goes there.
Yeah.
So
But who will take care of the horse? No, I think we should go to the temple right now.
Yeah.
But also, I can understand that we should maybe go back to Olex to clear with the prisoner situation. We've been away quite a while, and Gilly is worried, so maybe just go there again quickly.
We ever told them about the Stag Lord at the moment?
Well, the
She told Lindsay and Amir will definitely
Lindsay
tell them.
and yeah.
Don't know he's dead. For sure.
So we are at the crossroads here.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I think it's important that we decide on it in a way that we will not regret it. And I think Gilly casts her vote in favor of going back to Olex.
Vanya too. I think going back to Oleg would be.
She wants to go back. So, we have 2 for Oleg's, 2 unknown. So, what do Ravet as well as Riffle want to do?
Like Urafiel trusts everyone at Oleg's with the prisoners, I think. But for it, if it helps set Vanya and Gilly at ease, then I no problem with going back there as well.
All right. I guess Oleg's is the goal. So, go ahead and make this easy. We'll fast track another day to Oleg's in the morning. Go ahead and move yourselves to Oleg's real quickly.
Consume rations again?
Go for it. Give you a reason to buy them.
That's how it goes.
So you arrive in the morning back to Oleg's. You see that familiar sight of that 4 kind of towered wooden palisade structure. You see the giant, not giant, but you see the large wooden gate at the front open right now. You see a couple people already on the walls, outlooking guards of Creston's Creston's guards. You see the familiar sight of the armored Valerie. You see Amiri also along one of the walls talking to, looks like some of the people here, maybe one of the guards. And you do arrive. And as you do, as you're getting closer, you're seeing everyone starting to have a bit of commotion. And people come to the walls, and as you are getting near, so you're going to be essentially back over here.
I was about to move manually. Fair play.
Everyone, move yourself.
Whee.
You watch as everyone just starts kind of clapping, and you hear cheers and whooping coming from the guards here, and you watch as Oleg comes forward with Svetlana next to him. You see Valerie kind of do a small, just kind of light bow and with a smaller face, and you see Oleg. I could never believe it, and just gives all of you just a hug. And Svetlana behind him, just bright smile. I can't believe you've actually taken care of the Stag Lord. When I saw Amiri and the rest of them come by without any of you, I was immediately worried. But then I saw their own smiles,
Gosh.
and they told us that you've taken care of the Stag Lord. You've defeated this person that was causing death and destruction and just ruining everything here. And I now can feel truly safe once more. Me and my wife. Yes, we can never thank you enough for what you've done. Now trade and we've had so many trappers and hunters now come back to the fort here, and just word has been completely given up for what you've done. Thank you so much. And she has tears go down her face. And she also comes by and just hugs all of you in turn. And just everyone has cheers for what you've done, for what you have cleared of the Greenbelt in the Stolen Lands. So, what's next? I hear from, well, Valerie's been saying that you're gonna be raising a potential. You're gonna start. There's gonna be people here. Honestly, I don't know how much I like that myself with having to want to get away from Restov, but I guess there's gonna be a change coming here into the Stolen Lands now. It's to hear and by your actions. Thank you. Thank you so much. And as he's talking, you do see a lack of some people. You don't actually see Keston or the other individuals that were brought back here.
They were taken back to Restov, huh?
As in that, Valerie will come by. Yes, they have been taken to Restov for punishment, but they've all, following what you have been providing, Gilly, they've all been given a potential second chance. Some have taken to that, some have not. They prefer to either be hung or try to just remain in the garrisons or in the jails in Restov, but in much as all that kind of comes forward, I know what you might say. As much as you're doing, Gilly, I can't have just a plethora of potential bandits still within where I live. I'll accept Jesk and Hawker as much as I don't quite like it. I'll accept them to here, but I really can't have any more here. I mean, imagine having a grouping of ex-bandits that might take the trade again on a quiet night. I just can't have more than that here.
And you see Gilly be like again go grumpy at first, but like after that she says, "You are right. Thank you for taking care of Jesk and Hawker."
As much as it pains me, I don't want to leave them out of my sight fully yet, but gotta be honest, they are trying to work the way they're. If someone could work away their sins, I guess it would be them. I don't know what you said, Gilly, or what you've done, or what any of you have done, but they do seem to be truthfully trying to change their ways. And I tried to get a second chance to leave in Brevoy to start my own business here, so if I was given a second chance since Svetlana here followed me, I'll give it to them as well.
No, I'm glad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
So, you need to tell me, you've not fought this tusk gunner yet, right? Because I still want to crack at that beast.
No, we haven't. And Gilly looks at Dravid, who seemed to be also a bit eager on that. We have not yet.
Alright, still a battle then that I can pursue. When do we head out?
We just
Well, we
got
got a
here.
lead on the temple at the moment, so we first want to find the temple and perhaps clear it out.
Doesn't preclude in any way that we wouldn't have a look for Tuskcutter on the way, of course. And you can see Gilly wants to really, like, be cool in front of Amiri.
If you're gonna be looking for Tuskcutter, you gotta make sure I'm along with you, or I might go myself and try to find this beast. But more importantly, why the hell is a goblin here? What are you saying? I'm here following these heroes because I'm gonna be a goblin hero for Lamashtu. You see Amiri just kind of raise an eyebrow, and you see Valerie, really now, and takes her hand to the pommel of her sword, or the hilt, I should say, of her sword.
I expected this might happen.
I wasn't sure if you were bringing another prisoner, but he is openly walking with weapons, so I gotta ask, Gilly, are you sure you know what you're doing? Because typically goblins are not known to be the most trustworthy. And she kind of just like leers at Knock Knock.
Before you
Just not-
judge, give him the time to talk with you first. He introduced himself to us and was ready to talk with us. His ways, I will admit, are definitely not always right, but he learns, right? And looks at Orifiel and then Knock Knock.
Yes, I'm following Orifiel. I know all of you. Well, don't know you, Longshank. And you just see Amiri, or not Amiri, you see Amiri as well, probably, just kind of like, and looks like want to like punch Knock Knock. And don't worry, I'll be trustworthy. And if I'm not, I'll just stab you in the back if you're not trustworthy to me. But I call these friends to help Knock Knock. And if friends of heroes, friends of Knock Knock as well. So I will not stab you, Longshank, or no, not Longshank. I will not stab you, tall lady. You see Mary just kind of, I hope you know what you're doing.
As no one is saying anything, I think it's much better that Knock Knock is being productive with us than on his own out there.
You watch Mary come by and just sinks her sword in the ground next to her feet and just kind of gets on a knee to look at Knock Knock. You call me Longshank one more time, and I will split you in two with my blade. And for the first time, Knock Knock's looking a little scared. Okay. and then just kind of looks away from Amiri because she actually intimidates him.
She's
You
not
see?
as bad.
On the table, her feet dangle like a kid because she's the size of a kid in a book, and so they bring in a goblin now, and she waves at all of you, and it's just right in her book, and she slams it closed. Okay, I really want to hear this now. Where'd you find a goblin in the Stolen Lands? No, they didn't find me. I found them. I came to
Raphael
them.
just goes to Lindsay. Kind of gives Amiri a slight nudge, as if to gesture Amiri to like listen in. Raphael talks quietly with Lindsay. He stalked us. I don't know for how long. I don't know from where. He knows more about us than he should. It makes me deeply uncomfortable. None of us know what he's capable of.
Is that from her? She didn't say that.
You're doing great.
Yeah. Raphael says that to Lindsay quietly and hoping that Amiri like listened in on it from the nudge.
She did.
I don't know.
She
Yep.
respects all of you. I mean, she considers all of you friends, so she definitely listens in. I've encountered, and I've fought goblins quite a few times. I've never encountered a rather friendly one yet. But he seems to know you, so I'll follow your lead on this one. So, what are we gonna do now? So many people here, so many things, and the Stag Lord defeated. I know Keston is taking the prisoners back to Restov, but by all accounts, he suspects that you're gonna get a new charter, and a charter that's going to change the Stolen Lands quite a bit. I'm honestly excited.
Change how?
Yeah. Changes are coming. Let's make the best of them. Let's make the best of them.
Are they back? Where is my disciple? What's coming from the room, Harem?
Oh,
Disciple Vanya,
Oh boy.
one
have you
second.
taken
One
a
second.
chance to study?
Before you say anything more.
Oh, where's... I don't see Vanya. Oh, where is she? You see, actually, Valley is like slightly behind her, like away from everyone. I very wanted to speak to... Is Vanya okay, or did she meet roaches before me?
She is. Gilly looks over. Does Gilly see Vanya at all? Probably
Well, with
not.
a 22, with all your passive perceptions. So let's see.
Perception D6? Nah,
Rabbit
nah,
does not.
no way.
Gilly does not. No, yeah, no,
No
one
way.
sees. She disappeared.
Does she just slip away to like behind the buildings or
Pretty
something?
much. Yeah, no one like everyone's
Like,
just gone.
underneath the
all I'm leaving is the Book of Grotus right where I was standing.
It's on the ground.
Yeah, just on
This-
the ground.
This is her. She transformed.
The spirit of Grotus. Oh, so splendid. And I see you've already have overcome your grief. There should be no grief when you meet Grotus. All of us will meet Grotus in one time soon, hopefully for all of you.
Yes, it would appear Grotus has stolen her away.
Splendid. I hope to
Grotus.
join him as well soon.
How
She wanted you to have.
splendid.
I will have the book. Do any of you wish to join her as well in the studies
Oh.
of Grotus?
Nope.
No,
I'm good.
thank you. Not
Very
right.
well.
No.
During the burning embers of the firelight tonight, well, as it burns out like our lives, burn out in extinguishment, I will have a bit of prayer if you so want.
We will honor her memory.
As will I. Hopefully she is one at Grotus' side. And he takes a book lovingly and walks away towards the fire to contemplate. You just hear him in the background. Oh, Grotus, I hope Vanya's at your side right now. Joining your presence, hoping that I will join her soon.
I think I just made everything worse.
No, this is great.
Oh,
Gilly is like low-key pissed about this.
Mary? This'll be interesting.
oh,
You, would you like a disguise?
Don't enable her!
oh, that's a
Don't
great idea.
enable her!
I was actually thinking this could be a great training for me to hide myself better, but the disguise would make it way easier. What could be my disguise name? Anya?
You're the twin sister of Vanya. You're Ganya.
That's gonna take a lot of effort.
Oh. I do have siblings, but sure. Sounds good.
Well, he
Ganya.
doesn't know about any siblings.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how good I feel with lying about this.
Really?
You've already hidden yourself, and you've already started that path, I'm afraid.
I didn't say I was dead.
Yeah, we did that for you.
Because you lied, Gilly.
I
just did
I
the
did not
worst.
say. We just did not tell him the truth. And that's not always bad, but
Okay, I think I have the idea. Tonight, I will visit him and talk to him. Talk some senses in him.
I am the spirit of Vanya.
Yes!
What are you? Are you gonna pretend to have become one of Pharasma's psychopomps or something?
Yeah, how do you explain this now to
You-
Harem?
No, it's
I-
just I have to be
going to-
honest with him. I would tell him that when he came I was so what was I thinking? I have no idea, but perhaps I would just tell him that
And are you going to magic yourself invisible to not face him?
I
This is
didn't
gonna be a long
magic
day.
myself.
This is gonna be a long day.
But Gilly, I don't want any judgment from you after what you've done.
What's happened? Oleg, is there any beer around?
I got much more than that. And with that being said, if you want to take a look, go ahead and do some things. Actually, everyone, give me a 5-minute break. If you don't mind.
Of course.
Honestly, as a player, I thought it would be funny to do a stealth check.
It was. It was
It
really
was
fun.
hilarious.
Oh
You
my
definitely
god,
did.
but right now I'm thinking I've put myself into deeper problems that I was expecting to face today. Oh no, I have to live with my actions?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yes,
no.
yes, the consequences for your action.
Ah,
How
no,
terrible.
please.
The bane of every D&D player.
I just imagine Vanya just skittering around all day because she's too afraid to face him now. She just thinks tonight is a good time. At least we can be alone then.
Like you're avoiding someone at a party, just like, oh, stand there, I need to move. Just going there. And...
Need me to make you look undead?
No, that sounds like an anathema to me.
I just have a slight feeling that if you appear at night near Harrim or whatever his name is, that he thinks you're a messenger from Crotus or something.
Oh my god. Honestly, as a player,
I don't feel
was
like
thinking...
Bertus would send messengers.
Well, we never know what he thinks of it.
I was thinking...
The void.
I was thinking doing this at night could be funny because it does sound like a setup, a perfect setup for me acting like some kind of spirit of Vanya. But I think Vanya doesn't think that way. It's just me. Yeah.
What a hot mess you've made.
Alright, I'm putting our merchant back on the ground. So, right here.
We can
Now.
access him through the loot thing. Okay. Oh, this merchant. Oleg merchant.
I've updated it a tiny
Hello.
bit.
Hello.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
mystery
of
shields.
stuff.
Hello. We have a lot of gold in the party, donkey.
We had to have a lot of.
Oh, hey, there's a waffle iron.
There is.
Is it a weapon?
Improvised.
Oh yeah, there's.
Start
I need
swinging
to
it
take
around.
this off.
Just a waffle iron. Ooh.
Even healer's gloves.
There's healer's gloves and the staff of healing.
Paul, I would also finally would like to buy some thieves' tools. Can I just drag some in my inventory and pay for them?
How about this? I'll put it in his inventory. There you go. Thieves' tools. 3 gold.
Thank you.
The waffle iron.
It's just a regular old waffle iron.
Somehow, Oleg or the trading post just lost like 115 gold pieces.
Oh,
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
you can only buy so much, I suppose.
Oh no, it means it's actually he acquires what you actually buy from him. So. But you can sell what you want.
like above board, how would we be able to sell all that stuff?
What do you want to sell?
Like, well, I think. How much does he want to take? That's kind of a big thing, as we have like just a bunch of weapons that we could offload.
You've got quite a bit of stock for him. What he would probably be useful in having is he'll take the longbows and short swords. He was really a real use though for many of the short swords or spears. We'll take the long swords, but he only take about maybe 3 short swords. He won't really need more than that.
We have 10 short swords in the party donkey.
Can we just put it over there and sell it by that? Is that all right?
Let's try this. I'm not sure if it works. You've got 240, 224, 68. Someone drag over the short sword to see what happens.
All right.
No, it doesn't. All right.
No change. All right. I'll put it back.
So I'll do this.
I can.
So let's see. 15. So it's 150 silver. So 75. All right. So.
Oh, I think putting it from the dragging it back deleted them. Oh no, they're down there. All right. Like, would it kind of be all right to maybe split the coinage between the players, so
Okay, let's do the
each
full
one has a
selling.
budget?
Yeah, so I'll do that in a second.
Yeah.
So let's see, he's going to take 3 of the short swords. Let's see, that's going to be, let's round it up to 3. That'll be. So 3 gold, so 30 silver, so.
Inventory management is not easy.
It isn't.
Anyone else struggle with carry weight?
Yeah, if I'm loaded with all the weapons, I'm at carried bulk 12, and
Wow.
quite
I'm
encumbered.
also probably going to start incorporating the actual, the common sense aspect of carrying 15, 20 swords on a group of horses. So I'm going to start actually incorporating that. So I'll say right now, he's not going to buy any more. He'll take the longsword, though. He'll take that for 5 silver.
And of the treasure that we have.
He'll take those.
My bulk is on 3. Oh,
Traveling light, I see.
Very
Right.
light.
Yeah.
Wow.
So are
and
we
honestly,
selling?
I think
Sorry, go Libby.
I just wanted to say, I think my luxury linens, my expensive linens, they're not luxury. They're heavy, so I have to have 3 bulk.
Actually, one thing I forgot is.
I mean, if it wasn't for the cookware, I'd be around 3 as well, to be fair.
We really need to get that waffle iron.
Are we
It's
selling
one
all the-
bolt.
Are we selling all the treasure? The bag stolen jewelry, the collection of furs, the red garnet, silver charm, and the pewter belt. We selling all those?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't think
Right.
we need the Stack Lord amulets any more as well.
It's
Probably
such a
don't.
nice reminder.
55.
No, we don't need any reminders. We can sell
Maybe
those.
we'll keep one and give up 3 of her gold for that.
We keep one or sell both of them?
Gilly will keep one if no one else will take that one, and put 3 gold into the. I'll delete 3 gold from my and put 3 gold into the party donkey.
Okay.
Would be amusing to keep the knight and dragon toys if anyone ever gets bored, I suppose. I don't know though. So they're only 45 silver, I suppose. I'm down for selling everything there if you guys want.
Yep.
What about the bag of stolen jewelry?
Yes.
Yeah, sell it back to Oleg. It's stolen jewelries.
Are these just his?
No, I don't think so. I hope not.
No, they're just from
Oh,
people
one
that the
second.
bandits have generally robbed around the area.
Half of which could all be dead anyway.
Are we dropping the composite longbow? Or selling it?
+1.
Yeah, I think that's for Rabbit to decide.
I don't know if I'm gonna use it, to be honest. Is a longbow better than a short bow? That's the question.
The short bow is better in close quarters, as you do not get a -2 from the volley. As a longbow is not really, you're not really able to use it that much in like near. And there's, I think, a stance for using something. I think it's point blank shot stance. You could use the longbow. It has better damage die. Just it deals more damage, but it does have a -2, which is pretty significant. Yeah, I don't know if you want to go long range. I think I don't know. I think it's a good thing to have variety in that. So like, take the longbow, I would say.
Oh god, I just saw he has an alchemist lab.
But the longbow has a deadly D10, and so does the composite shortbow that I'm already using. Like, there is no difference in damage die.
No, deadly D10 is not the damage, right? There is something. Where is it? Like you have a D6 on the shortbow and a D8 on the longbow, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
If you don't want to,
Inventory's
you don't need to.
expanding.
Yeah, there's more stuff. being put in there.
Well, for the short range, I have Foxfire, so I think I can use the composite longbow instead of the shortbow then. Yeah, swapping those two out then.
I hate how heavy alchemist slabs are.
Does Vanya use the +1 rapier, or does she have one?
I already have one. I think we should sell that.
Okay.
Yeah, we can sell the composite shortbow as well then.
I'm seeing a striking rune.
Yeah, that's been there the entire time, I think.
Yeah, I
Or
know.
no.
No, it
Oh.
added
After we-
after the...
Wait.
After we started selling. But it was
Yeah.
the first thing that popped up.
That's striking
Oh.
rune.
It looks really juicy.
I don't need the alchemist lab. I don't need the alchemist lab. I don't.
But you want the alchemist lab.
Shut up! It's 6 bulk!
It's 6 bulk. Oh. We might need another horse.
I'm the alchemist's lab. Please take me. Please take me. I want to be owned by you.
I'm debating.
Raphael. If you don't, please don't forget me and dream about me every night because you're so
Alchemy
He
is.
just holds
Yeah.
the box up to you and opens the lid every time she talks.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, Raphael, never forget me. Please. I want you to take me.
Now
Hello?
we're going the wrong way.
What sort of dreams? Right.
But Orville, if you want the alchemist labs, you can, or the alchemist lab, you can also go for the lifting belt, so it would be weightless.
Oh
You
my
know?
god.
Buy one, get the other.
Oh no.
Limited time deal.
Oh my gosh.
Here, Rabbit,
Too
bring this up real
expensive.
quickly. I'm taking you. Rabbit, can you take that horse thing?
Which horse thing?
Whatever. Can you take that? Too quick on it?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I'm not sure. That was a bug on my end. Go ahead and delete it real quickly. I'll do it. Boom. There we go.
But I wanted to wear the horse armor.
Rather funny.
No.
So, what will we do with the striking rune?
Light bonding.
You. Is that what Lindsay does on her day off? Light barding.
Indeed.
Oh, I just saw that pop up in the army.
Yeah, I know.
Is that what you were trying to put down, Paul?
But if there's light barding, that would imply there's also heavy barding.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Well, not here anyway.
There you go.
I need some math.
Like above table talk again. I think Gilly will distribute, I think 60 gold, as I got the like.
I can distribute the gold. Let's do that
Okay.
real quickly. We can put back what we need to.
I am so stingy, I swear. Robert joked about
There
the
you go.
lifting belt, but
Gold has been distributed.
brilliant. Ay. Wait, what?
I got 10 platinum pieces. Holy crap.
Oh!
Whoa.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's not 60.
Look at the total
it's-
coinage. We'll tell you the full amount you actually have coins.
Okay.
Okay, so can I buy the striking rune? Or does anyone else want it because I'm eyeing it?
I don't need it. I don't need it.
I have true strike.
Well, if you want a striking room, go for it.
All right. We'll hit so hard.
First come, first serve.
Ah, shit.
I'm like, I knew the Alchemist Lab would be useful in the future, is the thing. But
I can borrow you enough gold for the lifting belt if you want it.
And luckily, Vanya.
between the platinum and the gold, I have enough. It's just that would basically be the only things I buy.
John,
If I were to go that route.
John could put the rune on your weapon if you want to, Olivia, for what was it? I think
Oh, yeah.
6 gold.
I
Or if you can do it yourself.
okay, yeah. No, I cannot.
So it's actually
I would like
65 silver.
Plus 65
Or
silver.
6
yeah.
gold, 5 silver. You can put on your weapon.
I want the demon mask. Gilly wants that demon mask.
Well, you're really encumbered right now there, Gilly.
Yeah, I have all my weapons in there, and there are quite a lot, but I don't know. For roleplay reasons, I do not want to sell them currently. So I'm going to put them back in the party donkey.
Okay.
Why is the
See-
peyote cloak so expensive?
Sorry, when you're done shopping.
Okay.
There's like a shopping spree right now.
Um,
I'm gonna get a snack real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to
basically,
get
like
mask.
with the gold I have to choose between either Staff of Healing or lifting belt plus Alchemist Lab.
If
Could I
you want-
subsidize your staff of healing?
You can borrow money from me as well if you want.
I can also give you money.
No, I'm off by quite a fair bit.
We all have a fair bit, I think.
I'm
Yeah.
stingy.
I have 10 spare platinum pieces because there's nothing I want to buy at this moment.
Do not want that coyote cloak?
I don't know what it does.
You get
It's like
a +1
it's
to survival.
expensive, but it doesn't do anything. Aside
You
from
can-
+1 survival?
checks.
You can track far better. Like a +1 is a lot.
Also, critically succeed your survival check to subsist. You can feed twice as many additional creatures. I don't know how this would interplay with
Yeah.
camping.
Should I just delete the striking rune out of my inventory then? Because I subtracted the 6 gold 5 and I've put it on my rapier. And it feels so weird deleting this, but
Yeah,
change.
read it. Get rid of it. Go.
Okay. Oh no! But it was so expensive!
Give it to me.
Oh no! Too late.
Bo has allowed for like intercross between
No.
things that benefit subsisting and camping before.
So when you like go hunt for the camping activities, you probably will get 2 times the
Maybe.
ingredients, which Orifil can make into waffles.
Maybe not double, but probably a little extra. Give you.
Yeah.
Just imagine just finding rabbits, cutting them up, and putting their meat inside a waffle iron.
Oh, yeah, it's the research and development phase of making waffles.
Bro, I am not giving up my cookware to like replace it with waffle iron. Like, yes, waffle iron. Like, waffle iron is a lighter bulk, but cookware is more versatile.
Oh, okay.
But
Do
I
you-
can carry the waffle iron. I'm not encumbered yet. Do it for the
And-
party. We all really want waffles.
And have you seen the sleeves of storage?
Yep, I put 2 of those in
Whatever
there.
the
Oh.
is there?
Scroll down.
Oh.
There's
Oh,
just
God.
one sleeve of
What did you tell me about those? Oh my god! Oh, it's 100 GB.
Yeah.
It's 100 gold.
There'll be 2 of them, not one.
No. Oh, there should be 2. Yeah, but like 100 gold is like all of our allowance for this one buy.
That'd be 10 platinum.
I still have 35 gold left.
If a sleeve's completely empty, you can place your own familiar in that extra dimensional space. It can survive comfortably in your sleeve for up to 1 hour,
Wow.
after
I
which
will
it
not.
begins to suffocate.
I will not look at the sleeves of storage. No, that out of sight, out of mind.
It's more like a level 6 thing, I think, when there's like utility for it. I feel at least.
Yeah.
But that lifting belt, it's so it does not stack with a +1 of my weapon for trip. But
Yeah. No, it wouldn't. Hide a bonus. Does anyone want the lifting bow?
at some point, but like if you buy it, I will buy it off of you at some point, maybe. I don't know. I had to choose between the lifting belt and the demon mask, and the lifting belt is kind of good at some things, but like it won't help with trip. So yeah, it's fine. And Gilly is going to buy that waffle iron just from
Oh my
her
gosh.
allowance because she wants to see that, and she's going to pester Overfield with it.
Just don't let knock knock near it. I swear to God.
It's
Oh, no.
how do you say it? If it's ingrained with is it called invested? No, what's like cast iron called when there's fat in the pores of the cast iron and you don't have to
Oh, it's
seasoned,
yeah.
seasoned,
Mhm.
seasoned. Yeah, and knock knock ruins the seasoning. No, we need more fat.
Oh god, there's a returning rune.
Yes, there is a returning rune. If you've got any frame weapons, that's good.
Forgot to take my vitamins.
Nice. Paul, is there any sort of maybe an animal that, like a horse, that we might use as the party donkey?
Yeah, like with an actual bulk limit.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So those are kind of bag of holdings, which I'm gonna say are rare in my games. So I want us to start
What do
thinking
you
about
mean?
what to actually carry around.
Yeah. Maybe
no,
we
I
can
think-
leave just. Sorry, go ahead.
I thought we were talking about buying another animal for as a party donkey.
Yeah, and
So we have a maximum carrying capacity.
Instead of just throwing stuff into the party donkey
But I will
haphazardly.
say I'll have an actual chest here if you want to. I'll look if you,
Yeah.
if you So let's make another item. Let's make another inventory space, which is essentially the group chest. This is stuff once you're outside exploring, you have no access to. It's stuff that's you can essentially store in either like the kingdom or like your home or here. So I'll make that right now for all of you.
Really, is that sturdy shield not something for you?
for 100, I think I'm much more effective with the other stuff I got. It's 100 gold, so it's like a major investment, and I think there's other stuff I'm fine with. But at some point, yes. But it's expensive keeping like my main weapon, a two-hand weapon, upgraded, and also buying something else.
True.
All right. If everyone goes to the macro directory, there's now a display party chest. This would be something you store essentially off your characters, like at your home or um, you want to like, kind of like permanently store.
Question is would this be safe?
Yeah, it will.
Don't you dare insinuate that those two ex-bandits are going back to their their old ways.
So put it this way. If we go really into the details, your horses can hold, if you have saddlebags, they can hold 3 bulk of items. So if we go 4 horses, if you have trouble with 3 horses, that's 12 bulk you can carry on the horses.
Which that party donkey is a 19 bulk. Like,
Yeah, but like if we have one horse just for carrying bulk.
Well, we do have saddlebags on the party donkey.
Yeah, the saddlebags are 3 bulk. So I'm giving the saddlebags to the horses. So if you have all 4 of them, 3 bulk, or carry a wagon with you, or leave things behind.
Would we be impeded in our
Like-
speed by a wagon?
You'd be impeded by the speed, but where you go. Like, definitely taking a wagon in overland travel, like
Yeah.
across hills. Yeah.
All right,
like,
then.
I agree with Robin in bringing this up that like there should be a limit to what we put in the party donkey, because otherwise it feels like Skyrim.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that today. So our limit is, the party donkey limit is 12 bulk.
Mhm.
All right. Oh, like 3, 4. Okay. I will
Like,
put
do-
some of the weapons into the party chest. All right.
Do we need like 5 torches on the party donkey?
Not really.
Do we need the +1 rapier in the party donkey?
I think you wanted to sell that one.
Yeah, I think the intention was to sell that one.
Sell
Yeah, the
the
composite short bow as well.
and the rapier. Okay. Yeah.
And that's almost 100 gold, I reckon. I'm not good at mathematics.
No, it's
but-
35 gold.
Yeah, but
35
together-
plus 35,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you cut it in
it's
half.
a half.
70
Okay,
gold.
anyway, but I still have
Half,
35
yeah.
with me, and that's like 70. And it's only 30 left, and we
Yeah.
can buy those sleeves for a refill.
So
I
much
think
more.
need the sleeves. We don't need the sleeves.
we need them, and we
No,
need
we
them
don't.
aboard. No,
No, we
I
really
want
don't.
to see you in it.
All right. So the remainder of the armor, you want to dump it or keep it?
the what?
He's already bought 3 of them out of the 5.
I want to buy light barding for my horse. That's the only thing I want.
Okay. If we have the party chest, then I can buy the alchemist lab and just leave that there because I don't need it on the day to day.
Thank you, Arithia, for buying me. I have waited for this moment for so long.
I've been freed from my curse.
And that would mean that I don't need to buy the lifting belt, which frees up some gold, and with the gold that we've gotten from selling stuff just now as well, I have enough to buy the staff of healing as well. Which it comes with stabilize loaded into it.
All right. Y'all got 8 more gold from the 2 weapons.
Okay. So. Okay. I am buying the alchemist slab. Do I just drag that into my inventory?
Yep.
Okay. And that will sort the gold?
It should. Is there like a buy icon?
Yep.
Yep, it did. Okay.
It does? Okay. And then I am dragging it straight into the party chest. This is a downtime item. I did not mean to drag both of those. Whoops. Keep that in there. No. No. Oh, you. Oh, Gilly.
I put that at the same time in the, as
Oh,
you put
okay.
it in,
I
it was
thought
just-
I thought it was in my inventory for a minute. Okay. So that's something that I have access to now. We all have access to in downtime. Well, when we're in a good place, right? And then I can buy the staff of healing, which I can use. I can use the stabilize that's in the staff of healing, which frees up a cantrip slot. Because I always had stabilize prepared beforehand. And what I can do is I can switch out stabilize for healing plaster and just not have healer's tools in my inventory.
Optimizing. Nice.
Does anyone want healer's tools? Or else that is also going in the party chest. I don't feel like it's worth selling. But it might be
No, I
worth
don't.
it to have.
Are you the only one who has medicine trained?
I'm untrained in medicine,
Me too.
sadly.
I think. Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, healer's tools in the party chest unless people want to sell it for that 5 GP.
I wanted to ask everyone, the Hunter's Bane talisman, might I affix it to my armor? It's a talisman that will sense the exact location of an attacker, making it hidden instead of undetected. So I'm just thinking, might as well use it.
Might be good.
All right, I'll put it into my inventory and see if I can. How to affix
I'll
it.
admit that on a side note, healers gloves are tempting, but they do not benefit natural medicine. So F that.
Am I
Yeah.
correct in assuming that light barding can also be used on my Nova?
It has the companion trait, so I believe so, yes. Yeah, an item with this trait can be worn by an animal companion or similar creature. That's a yes.
There you go.
Ooh, yay, Nova has armor now.
How does the armor look like? Spikes. A lot of...
Oh, like against
only
wolves.
light barding.
Yeah.
So like maybe like an armband with spikes. like at a punk concert.
Oh my gosh.
It's just an aesthetic choice.
Yeah.
Like a little helmet with spikes on it.
Oh my god. It's not. It's. Never mind. I think I just failed. Let's.
I won't be able to afford much else for myself, but I do have 1 platinum remaining still. If anyone wants me to pitch in.
I still have 10 platinum remaining because there isn't anything I want.
Give me a second.
I'd grab the Gust of Wind scroll, or I could just save it. I think I'm going to save it.
I'm ready as ever. And if there is another horse available, Gilly would just buy it. So we can
Wow.
up that bulk limit.
Wow.
What? What's up?
No, just that. It's so eager for another horse.
Maybe I could paint it like Bramble if something happens to Bramble and Paul wouldn't
Oh
notice.
my gosh.
Actually, why try the deception route? You can just leave Bramble here and ride the new horse. Please
I
keep
think-
Bramble safe.
I
It's
think
the,
he's not as easily exploited. This is not an exploit.
Oh, good, yeah.
It is the the break thing from earlier, like up still. I think I've misplaced mine.
Yeah, same here. Paul is very deep in thought.
He appears to be.
He
Just put
does
on
not
his
hear us.
thinking face.
No, let's
I do.
talk about our strategy. Oh!
Alright. You see someone
Uh-oh.
waltzing into the town. You see him down here. Hello? Hello? Oleg, are you there? This place is so busy right now. And you see a man who is rather kind of old and a little bit hunched over, and you see this man in chat. There's so many people here right now. Hello, everyone. I not had any bandits attack me last couple of days. I figured I'd go back to here and see if I can offload some of my wares and see what all the hubbub is about with people running about. And you watch as Oleg kind of looks at all of you. That's Bakken, a local potion maker. Also happened to be a rather good hunter back in his prime for what he says. Well, of course, I had to survive out here. So, I made my living out here hunting for game and food and, well, stayed away because I had so many dang bandits asking me to do stuff for them, but I said no. And they tried to stab me, and I stabbed them back. But I haven't seen them the last couple days, so I'm not here to see if Oleg's is still standing, which does seem to be. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Bakken. And it's kind of walking around and just kind of saying hello to everyone. And then he goes to his
Hello, Bakken.
pocket, pulls out a grouping of berries, starts to eat them. Kind of dripping saliva down his clothing, and just kind of just brushes off on his hands. Just brushes off on his clothing, and just kind of goes around. Hello, hello.
Bakken?
Yes, that's my name.
I have a question.
I have answers, baby. No.
No. Well,
Yes. Maybe.
I wanted to ask. Do you also brew other things besides potions?
I do on occasion. Here, you can take a look if you want to.
Holy crap!
Oh
Another
my
one.
god!
I was thinking maybe something more of the alcoholic kind. Do you have anything of that sort?
No. Why? It doesn't do anything. I'm already crazy.
Oh.
I don't need alcohol to do that.
He looks defeatedly down. Okay. No, it's all right. Fine wares you have there.
Arifio leans towards like the closest person and is just like, are all old fix. This unhinged. I'm impressed.
So am
I'm
I.
just very confused. You're very resourceful.
I had this little intimate here to let me hear long distance for people talking about me, like you are. You see, it came in handy. I knew it would. But it's okay. I know I'm crazy.
How old are you?
Older than my mother, younger than my father. Wait, no? Something around there.
Never mind.
My name is Bakken. What's your name, young fella?
Orifio.
Okay. Well, if you need something you like, I can get rid of some of my wares now. Here you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Billy will take an oil of mending. Just. This looks nice. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
There you go, Robin. You can maybe buy some stuff now.
From where?
You didn't see the store? Right here?
I do.
Okay.
Robin, he's referring to the ammunition. There's a lot of ammunition.
I'm confused and scared.
Same. Same.
I love our shopping episode.
I can fire harpoon bolts from my bow?
I think bolts are a thing
bolts.
of crossbows, right?
Yep. You get rid of that.
Crossbows.
Bye-bye. You cannot.
Yeah, damn it.
Sleep arrow. Makes you sleep
A couple
forever.
There you go. We'll do 2 of those as well for you.
What? Spell strike ammunition. Damn.
I was
Not
just
that quick.
reading that.
They're mine now.
Yeah, I've misplaced the break thing wherever that was.
Me
I did
too.
too, so just we'll go when we're ready. We're all ready.
Alright.
I'm definitely done. I think.
I'm ready.
I'm thinking about taking the bind invisibility potion, so I can free up some space. It was really nice last time we used that. Like I said, so
It really
stands
can't
It's
come in
expensive.
much. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's expensive, but like
Yeah,
It's the only one too.
yeah. I think
If it wasn't the only one, I'd say like I would say buy it and I could try to reverse engineer it later, but it's expensive and there's only the one.
maybe later down the line could be nice.
Hmm.
I wonder if he would be interested in teaching you recipes. I mean, formulas.
Urifil is unsure how to approach Boken right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Urifil just kind of started learning in theory how to brew potions, but hasn't actually taken a crack at it yet.
Robin, how's it looking with you? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm done buying stuff.
All right.
Paul, how expensive would a formula book be? I'd imagine that'd be maybe easy enough to come by.
10 silver. For a blank one. 1 gold.
I can afford that if either of them if I'm able to buy one from either Boken or Ilek. It'd probably be good for me to have one of them.
You like none of those arrows, huh, Robin?
Not really.
Okay.
Wow. You just shot down your arrows, Paul.
It's alright.
I already have so many arrows in my inventory that I don't use.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe start using them then.
If I have an option to use them, sure.
Would I be able to buy a blank formula book from either of them?
I'll say there's one here. Go for it. It's just essentially a blank book.
Okay.
What do you mean? You have no arrows. You have one sleep arrow. What you talking about? You're crazy.
It's still more than 0.
No, if you don't like them, then I'm not gonna worry about it. All right. Well, while we're here, we definitely have to rest here today, and then we can move on in the morning.
Let's do that, and probably a lot of us we probably have some catching up to do with some of the other characters, and it will probably be a nice evening for everyone to just talk. And
Do you want a bit of talking, or do you want to kind of move on? Or what do you all think? You want to kind of do?
oh, I would be fine with just moving on.
I think Vanya would really like to move on and not talk to Aaron. Yeah.
No, that's gotta be done.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's gonna happen no matter what.
Just let me grab some popcorn for that.
Oh no. Me and her are already dreading that talk.
So, I suppose we could do that part right now.
Oh no.
So, later in the evening,
Oh.
eventually.
Yeah,
What, Olivia?
I just wanted to say, I imagine Vanya just hiding all day, like not really interacting with a lot of people because just in hiding. But that's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Well, let's see how well you do hide. Go ahead and give me another stealth roll.
All right.
Natural 1.
He's calling it.
Natural one.
Ah.
Damn you for having a plus 12.
It's in my nature.
He wants to see you.
So this is why I have sleep arrows.
Yes.
So, for the most part, you kind of just avoid harem the entire day. You want to deal with it right now? Maybe later. All right. We'll go ahead and cut to
Um,
the next morning.
I would say during the night, Raphael maybe talks with Gilly, and I think Raphael would ask about Kate and Killeen and the brewing of alcohol and how important alcohol is to the faith, what it means.
And
Just question it because you asked the guy if he sold alcohol.
yeah, maybe Gilly is maybe into her cups a bit. So she like asking it would be very apropos, and she might go like, actually, people really think it's all just about drinking, but it's about the community mostly. So if you're together with people, it's very important that you're together. So the brewing is not just about getting drunk. It's also about having a place where everyone sorry, where everyone comes together and we each
Like a tavern?
have yes, a tavern. And like it's also sometimes nice to have something good, like this. And she drinks more of the I had like it's not good to get any sort of unhealthy relationship with this. But sometimes it's good to just relax a bit. Oh,
Do
all that
potion
horse
sellers
riding.
and alchemists
What?
often? Do potion sellers and alchemists often sell alcohol?
I don't know. It's called brewing a potion, I guess. So brewing a
Do you know
a
how to
cask
brew
of ale.
alcohol? Or ale?
You brew. You do what?
Do you know how to make it?
I saw them do it a bit, but I don't know the intricacies, and there are a lot of intricacies to make it taste good. I've heard you can make like a very strong stuff, but it won't taste good. I think tasting good is the most important part about it and the most difficult.
Not
I
really.
heard.
I can make something that is quite strong, but is also gonna make you feel very, very good. As Balkan kind of
What
just walks up to all of you.
what would it be?
This is like during the night.
For the campfire. I mean, I'm an alchemist. I can make many things. I just don't quite make alcohol because it makes me feel all goofy, and I already feel goofy as it is, so I don't need to do it anyways. But I can, on occasion, for the birds that come by, I make them. You watch a bird that flies drunk into a tree? It's kind of funny, but I do that sometimes.
Oh no, that's
Just before you arrived, I had bought a set of alchemist supplies. I was hoping to experiment a little,
Splendid!
but
A additional practitioner of the arts of making things explode. Well,
any tips?
yes. Make sure that your hands stay away. He holds up one less pinky.
Ah,
Nah, I'm just joking. My pinky actually was from my bastard bro that cut off my damn pinky. Curse him! And he struck my mother. Rest her soul. Now, if you're gonna just make sure you put the right things. I mean, one time I put in a purple cat mushroom. It should have been copper cat mushroom. Then I saw colors for about 3 weeks. That's all I saw. So make sure that when you use things out in the wilderness, you actually know what you're doing.
Raphael knows a lot about the wilderness. It
yes,
doesn't
but I'm
taste
not
that
most
good,
well
but it
practiced.
works.
Well, good. So does Bakken. Bakken knows.
I thought you liked my food.
Oh.
Oh, it's not the food; it's the green stuff.
My
in the
elixirs?
vi- Yeah, they're, but they're.
Don't like my elixirs?
I like them, but they taste a bit strong.
Well, if you
Ah.
want, I can actually show you, young individual, how to make a good tasting potion. It's actually really good to get people to buy them. They get drunk on them. But,
I'm sorry, Raphael.
I thought you didn't work on alcohol.
well, I don't because It caused a bunch of issues. I mean, I don't like it, but I've used it
How do
on
you get people drunk on?
Well, I don't
What?
typically sell, and when I did sell it, the town guard got mad at me, so I had to leave the town. So I don't quite do it anymore. But
Please,
I
or
can
if
show you how to
you'll...
make it taste good, and not lose any of the potency in the potion as well.
I'll take some tips on that. Evidently, some people don't appreciate my own tastes.
Thank you,
I don't
friend.
like herbs.
It slaps Gil on the back.
I'm
1
sorry.
gold.
Or if you're
I'll
flexible.
pay. No,
Okay, 1 gold. Yuri pockets
your
the one
purse
from
back.
Reveal.
Gilly slides 1 gold over to Orifil guiltily. I'm sorry, Orifil.
Or if it just slides it back. Keep it, Gilly.
Okay.
Oh,
I
do
owe
Do
you.
you not give him the gold, Gilly?
Yeah. Gilly is not going to impose the gold on Orifil if Orifil slides it back. Okay.
I gave.
Yeah, Orifil
Well,
gave Vulcan the...
All right,
Broken
I'll
gold.
show you what you can do. All right, so you go ahead and take, and he kind of just now goes over a bit of the herbs around the area, the region, and how to kind of mix certain amounts of it to make actually the potions you do, the concoctions, not have a bitter taste, but a sweet honey-esque taste.
Okay. Or if you just kind of crosses their fingers and tries to take in as much information and hope that they'll satisfy Gilly in the future.
I'm sorry, Orifil. I'm tired.
Gilly is great.
Okay, I'll write that down.
I just want to say I appreciate all of you a lot. I love you all.
I imagine Gilly says this to us like later when we're all like hunkering down in our beds.
It's so great.
And in another scene, Vanya, do you approach Harem?
Where is Harem right
Harem
now?
would be during the evening times. He'll probably be around the campfire right here.
Okay, because I think Vanya would just watch him until he's alone.
Okay.
And
Which
then
is not
approach
that-
him.
Which is not that hard for him to be left alone.
No,
Oh,
really isn't.
poor man. Oh, honestly, I'm already sweating. My hands are really sweaty, and I think hers are too. So it's really fitting.
I'm gonna. How'd you whisper again?
Right click under players to Paul or to anyone you want to open a whisper box to. Right click on the name and then you open it.
Okay.
All right. So Vanya, he's at the table by himself. Do you approach him?
Yes, I will approach him. With soft steps, and I walk up behind from him. I'm tapping on his shoulder.
Yes. Oh, Olivia, or not Olivia. Vanya.
Olivia, you're there. Oh no.
He's so drunk he started breaking the fourth wall.
Is he drunk? Is he drunk right now?
He sees the inner. No, he's just drinking. He has a taker in front
Okay.
of him, but he's not drunk.
Harem. I wondered. I've heard from the others. Have you felt any sadness when you heard that your first potential disciple has passed?
Oh no, because you'd be able to meet Grotus. That should be a splendid thing to look for.
But I remember the last time we've spoken. You seemed so eager and happy to for the potential of a disciple joining you.
Indeed, but the best I can do is to have someone join Grotus very, very quickly. And alas, you did not. So it makes my heart sad.
It's fine. Honestly, sometimes even for people who do not believe in Grotus, living makes them sad too.
Indeed.
I don't know how to say this.
That you didn't want to
when
be
you...
my disciple? It's okay, you can say it.
But as you know, I firmly pray to Pharasma, and as someone who prays to her, I wish to tell you, as she tolerates Grotus, I will tolerate you, and you can still talk to me about his teachings. I think you have interesting things
That
to
is
say.
very kind of you, Vanya. I know what I preach and who I worship. I can't expect everyone to be as jolly as I am about death. Most people just ignore or shun me away. If they would just say they're not interested, that'd be easy as well, but no one really does.
I think we are all as beings. We Vanya kind of stops and just says, "Thank you. I would love to
Welcome.
talk to you again." And I think I will stop hiding now. It was really nice seeing you again. Farewell.
You too. Hopefully next time you'll be dead for real. You can join Grotus' splendor like the rest of your companions. But until then, I hope you have good health.
Thank you. I know for you that is a real kind thing to say.
You're welcome. Should I hold on
Bye.
to this book for you then, or do you wish to hold on to it still? I'll keep it safe.
I can take it.
Are you sure?
Vanya thinks for a second and after all, no. Hold on for it. Hold on to it for me.
If ever you have any questions about Grotus or about meeting the end of everything, I will happily help you through the times. I will hold this book
All
dearly
right.
for you.
Great thing. Yeah.
He pats the
I'll
book,
have
puts
to
it in
go.
his satchel.
Okay. Seems like confrontation sometimes does help.
This is her psyching herself up to confront Gilly, who is currently drunk.
Do you confront Gilly or do you not confront Gilly?
Oh my god, that is actually a good idea, but... Her being drunk sounds like such fun RP, I must say.
Well...
So, I guess...
Okay, I guess we'll do
I like how
just
into
sits-
character George is getting. So,
I would just...
like, you haven't even approached Gilly yet. George is already like,
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I will see. George, while I had that talk with Harem, what is Gilly doing right now?
Probably we had a sort of lull in the conversation. Maybe some of the people might be listening into it, But Gilly is not that perceptive right now, and is just wondering where everyone is looking. And this is just really good. Ah,
Here, try this. And put some herbs in your drink.
I smell them.
It smells like herbs.
Well,
You gotta drink it, not smell it. Here's some
I
more.
don't.
Put some more in your
No.
drink.
Refill. I don't like herbs that much. I'm sorry. Starts drinking it.
It actually tastes different, but not bad.
I think you have an apprentice. So talk with Knock Knock about herbs. Knock Knock knows. Those are really good. You want something to? No, it's fine. After seeing the goblin, no. You want a cup?
Yes.
Okay.
It takes it from you,
No.
and it just drinks it. One giant gulp.
Oleg, I need another cup.
Urfio is presently
I'll get one
wondering
for
whether
you.
it's a good idea
And
to
Zogok
be
just kind of
a
walks away.
bloody goblin drunk.
Oh no.
I feel like him being drunk would probably end up in a very bad situation.
You sometimes have to chance it. But I'm without drink, but not sad.
Because you have the company.
Exactly. What does Vanya do in that time?
Vanya sits right next to Gilly.
Vanya comes out of nowhere.
Just walk into the house of Olaf or
Yes,
Oleg
that is
and
where he went.
Svetlana?
Yeah.
Should we check on them? Imagine, like, as Vanya's popping up, still stealthily, like, our attention is on Knock Knock, and we're like, do we check on him?
We probably should.
And then,
What?
Go.
conveniently.
Wow.
Well, you've been stealth the entire time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine. I love it. It's really funny.
Gilly's like, oh, who's
Okay.
sitting next to me?
Gilly, you've hurt my feelings
Miss Vanya.
real bad.
I did?
Yes,
I did?
my-
What?
you-
What did I do?
You took the weapon. After
Yeah?
I told you I would be uncomfortable with it, you just took it. You just went over my emotions and you didn't think how I would feel about this.
I thought about how you would feel, but then I thought about how I would feel.
So how we feel is not important to you?
No. Where's my drink? Of course. No, Vanya. Vanya. I care about what you feel, but did you see it? It has magic on it. It has such pretty magic on it.
I saw. Is there any drink on the table right now? Oh my god.
Here you go.
Me and Rav just like, where did he go?
It puts the tankard. It just starts eating the moon radishes.
Oh, a tankard. That's good.
Is
Do you
there
have a
any- is-
mug?
oh.
Oh, mug of... Okay. You want some
Rufio just
too?
like comes by the room. It's like, did he come in here? Like looking at Svetlana and Oleg.
um, Vanya just takes a big gulp from the alcohol. She's
Gilly is a bit happy about that kind of. I I care about you a lot, probably more than I should. I don't know. But look, look, Vanya, who's chewing around here? Oh well, Vanya, look, I I kind of, I really, I really think that this.
Oh no.
I don't like what we did. But I also really like the this web. It's just something so nice. I've never had anything like that. Why should we why should we why should we put it back and it will just go to waste? It's fine. You said it yourself. It's fine.
I
Come drink a bit more. Gilly takes the pitcher, pours more in.
I I take the drink and I stand up and just gulp it down and I'm like, I need a moment. I think we should talk tomorrow.
Did I say something wrong? Oh. Gilly just maybe kind of not really collapses on the table, but like she just starts playing with maybe a spill of ale on the table and now apparently alone is just like
Oh, Gilly.
a bit sad in there, but yeah.
So, while the night goes on, Gilly is sitting at the table by herself. We have off to the side, a little bit of ways away, Vanya doing a bit of thinking. We see Svetlana trying to find the moon radishes that disappeared. We see Nova is currently chasing Laras because Laras did something to Nova, is angry, but Laras is keeping away very easily from Nova. And I think that is what we'll call today's game.